Hi guys. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's still your girl Josephine Eyang, and this is Fix It with Josie. Yes, please put no noise. How are you guys doing? How una day? How una day? See guys, let me give you guys a brief story about this my gown. Like, okay, I had this material in the house. This is an ashwabi, and I had sewn something already, like a kaba. So now I told the tailor that the remaining material, just do me one small top. You know these small tops that they wear with leggings and jeans. You understand now? Yes, I told her to do something like that, and then she, you know how tailors are, she kept the dress in the house. She kept the material for close to a month now, and she had forgotten what I asked her to do. Clearly that is what happened, because this is just not a coincidence that, okay, she was to do this and she had completely forgotten what I asked her to do. Now 2 days ago she came with this, and she was like, she brought my dress and I need to try it on for her to see if it fits really well. And immediately she took it out of the plastic. I was like, I don't think this is what I asked you to do. This looks like a gown. And she said, no, it's not a gown. This is a blouse. This is a top. You can wear it with your leggings. I said, it's long. This thing is really long. How can you say? She said, no, let me just go and try it on. If it's really long, she'll see what to do. Huh? I kukuma take the gown. I took the gown, I went to the room, I tried it on, and behold, let me show you guys. My tripod don't just broke now, so I'm just managing something, but I'll show you guys. So this is how it looks like. This is how it looks like. Let me shift it so that you can see it very well. So this is how it looks like. You see, this is a gown. How on earth could this ever be a blouse? This is a gown, and it's like this. This is how it looks, and it's at my knee level. Just that where my camera is. You cannot really see it, but that is how it looks. And guys, what I ordered versus what I got is definitely what I like, what I love. So I'm not disappointed. I am not like, I'm not really disappointed, but I am not angry. You get it? Yes, because I still love this. It looks good on me. And right? So yes, guys, I was about making, like, I completely wanted to do a different video, but you all know the kids are on holidays, and it's a huge struggle for me to make a video without them interrupting, especially JC. You know how much I'm struggling to make a video when JC is around, right? So it's always a huge struggle. But then, if you're not following me on TikTok, then you're missing something. You're left out. You need to come and follow me on TikTok. Yes, there is a lot of juicy content, entertainment, just something that will lighten up your mood, and you may end up learning something in the process, but you will not lose anything checking it out. Yeah, and on TikTok, I'm Agbo Eyang, so it's not Fix It with Josie there. Just check it out, Agbo Eyang, and I'll leave the name on the screen so you see. Just check it out, and please follow, give me a massive follow. Like, my TikTok account is growing really fast. I started TikTok just in this June, and we have 420 something followers already, and I think it is a great motivation to me. Yeah, so now we're standing. Today I posted something on my TikTok, and I see that somebody was really should I say ignorant, or wanted to know more about it. I had a comment there that made me to bring this particular video on my YouTube channel, because I think there are so many other people out there who will learn and maybe get something out of it. Ignore the noise you're getting from my background, please. We have a dog, we have kids playing around and all of that. But then, if you can get me, then we are good to go. Yes, today I want to talk about three things you should do in order to stay what am I saying? Okay, okay. This is the video that I made on TikTok, and someone asked, so what are some of the standards you're talking about? And I just think I should bring the video here and talk about it. In a time like this, when men don't fear this anymore, it doesn't threaten them. It means nothing to them. The only thing that will help you stand out is to create some very good standards for yourself. Yeah, that is what will help you stand out. It doesn't mean anything to them. They can still approach you. They can still tell you how they feel. They shoot their shots. They throw their corn. Like, it's your place now to tell them, oh, sorry, I'm not interested. Oh, sorry, this and all of that. But then, in a world like this, in a world living in days like our present situation going on in generally, there are some standards that you should create for yourself that will enable you to stand out, to be different. Because generally in Africa, I don't know if I will talk about generally, but yes, that's what I want to talk about. Generally, in Africa, we know that they always say that men are polygamous in nature. And a lot of women are buying to that. And a lot of women, let me not say a lot of women are buying to that. A lot of women back in the 80s had given in to that because there was nothing they could do about it. They could not control it. Now, for their own sanity, they like, okay, men are polygamous in nature. They don't accept it, they cannot change it, but they are just living with it like that. Because somehow it's a coping strategy for them, you get it? Yes. And so now what has happened is that in this part of the world, let me say in Africa, women are beginning to get a lot of education about certain things, and it is becoming like a lamplight. It is becoming like some sort of eye-opening for most women, and that is why divorce is on the rise, particularly in Africa. Those days, back then, our grandfathers could get married to 5, 6, 7, 8 wives, and they are all happy. Nobody is fighting with anybody. Yes, there will be those small quarrels there and here and there, but then the Oga Pata is there, adding the number of wives and concubines and all of that. But today, we all see what happened to Yul Odeshi, the popular Nigerian actor. He took in a new wife, he took in a second wife, and the internet break. Everybody was talking about it. Everybody was like, you are ungrateful. Your wife has been there for you. This is the wife of your youth. You guys were together from this and that. Does that not ring a bell to you? Like, this age, we are not living in that age where women still believe that men should marry 20, 30, 100 wives. Like I saw Yo himself say he has the right to get married to 100 wives and he's not questioned. It's his life. Okay, yes, it's your life. But there is one thing that I want us to understand, that now more and more women are being educated. They are watching films, they are reading books, and it's changing the dynamics. Yes, it's changing the dynamics a lot, because women no longer, women have understood that they deserve better. You see it. So now a young lady will be walking down the streets with her wedding ring glittering and shining in her finger, and then one handsome young man will walk up to her and say, I love you, you are so pretty, you are so beautiful, you are so this. And then in a world where men think that they have the right to do and do and do, and in a world where women now think that no, things have to change, it must not be like that. More and more women are beginning to do it now, like they are cheating back on their partners as a way to revenge, or as a way to show you that, oh, if you can do this, I can do it as well. What a man can do, a woman can do it better, right? Yeah. But then for the few of us who are still God-fearing, who still have some moral values, who still have some self-dignity, who still think that they value themselves and their children, who want to stand out, it's almost difficult to do it. But then if you raise some very good standards for yourself, it is going to help you to be very different from all of them. Yeah. And then someone came under that post and asked that, what are some of the standards we should raise, please? And standards generally what should I say, standards generally, I think it depends on the individual. What are some of the values you hold high? What are some of the things you think that, okay, if you do this, it makes you feel better, it distinguishes you, and things like that. But then these are the, and this was the answer I gave that person. I want to give it here. That the very first thing you should set as a standard, and I think you should set as a standard, is honesty. Be honest to yourself first. Be honest to yourself. Yes, honesty is a very great standard you can set for yourself as a young woman, as a young lady, in a relationship, in marriage, in just anything. You can set honesty as a great standard for yourself, and it's going to distinguish you. How? Okay. Now, some people just they say you are reading the book from its cover. You don't know. You have not opened the book. You don't know what is inside, right? You have drawn your conclusions, and that is what happens when some people pretend a lot. You don't know a lot about them, but then since you see that side of them, you tend to believe a lot that, oh, this is how that person is. So now what happens is that you have to be honest to your own self. Okay, this is the picture that you're painting to the world. Now when you are in your room alone, all by yourself, who are you? Can you answer that question to yourself? If you can answer it to yourself genuinely, and then your answer is still positive, then that is something very good. You have to be honest to yourself first before being honest to people, because what people know about you most times is not the exact who you are. You get it? You get it? I don't know if I'm talking too much in this video, but yes, I'm making a lot of sense, I know. And this video must not be for everybody. It's for some selected few who find this helpful, who find it interesting, and who will definitely learn something from it. I'm filming from my balcony. I think this is the second time I'm filming from here. Let me show you guys. I'm filming from my balcony, and the view is so beautiful. And when the kids are disturbing me, I just always come here to do a video because I don't want to give excuses. Like I said, it has been a very lazy June for me. June is my birth month, and I've not been consistent on YouTube. I've been very lazy, and I just don't want to give more excuses. If the kids are disturbing, I'll find a way to bring content to you people. If it means I should film in the toilet, then I will film. But then I had to come out today so that you enjoy. Look at those that's nature right there, right? You enjoy it, all of that. There's the general hospital is somewhere up there. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know. Yeah, but then let's go back to what I was saying. I talked about honesty. That honesty is that one standard that you can raise for yourself as a young lady, as a young wife, as an individual, and it's going to be a plus, a huge plus to you. The second thing that you have to do for yourself, and it should be a standard you set for yourself, is to be disciplined. Yeah, you have to be very disciplined. Some people talk things that they actually don't put it into practice, and so if you are disciplined, you follow up yourself to do those things that you want to do. That is discipline. That is discipline. It's only discipline that can help you, that can make you separate yourself from some kind of friends that can make you do things that you will not be proud of. You understand what I'm saying, right? Yes. So what do? Choose your friends. Don't let your friends choose you. Choose your friends. And it's discipline that can make you choose your friends. You cannot just walk the street and somebody come up to you and say, you're pretty, you're this, you're this. It can be a girl. It must not always be from the opposite sex. It can be just still a girl, and you start seeing that person gets too really close to you. That person gets close to you, and the kind of communication, the kind of things that person now brings to you does not represent or does not reflect who you actually are. And it is only polite for you to discipline yourself and walk away from that person because it's not meant for you, right? Does that make sense to you? Yeah. So discipline is one other thing that you have to set for yourself in order to be different. Hey yo, this pretty mama. Yes, you have to be disciplined in everything you do, and it's going to help you a lot. And the very last thing, okay, talking about discipline is discipline that will help you not to engage in some kind of communications. I have a lot of people who still talk with their exes. I have people who still say this and tomorrow they turn it and say something else. You are not disciplined. You are not being disciplined. If you are disciplined, you will know where to go to and where not to go to. You discipline yourself just like that. Okay, I don't want to spend too much time talking about discipline. I think all of us understand exactly what discipline is all about. I want us to talk about the very important standard you can set for yourself, and it is really, really, really going to help you, and that is boundaries. Yes, I'm talking about boundaries. Setting some boundaries. Have boundaries. Know your limits. Yes, have boundaries. Create boundaries. Get boundaries. Just anything you want to do, all is that there should be boundaries. There should be boundaries. Don't give everyone easy access to you. No, there should be a limit to it. There should be a limit to it. The more reason why some people keep getting to you, and sometimes you feel hurt, sometimes you feel frustrated, sometimes you feel used, is because you have not defined your boundaries enough. Yeah. When you set your boundaries, you define them, it's going to help you to be different. It's going to help you to stand out. I don't want to make this video too long. I've been talking already for close to is it 16 minutes. I don't want to make it a very, very long one. I was talking about 3 things. Yes, talking about 3 things you should do in order to distinguish yourself from the rest of them. Some standards you should set for yourself that will help you stand out. I was talking about standards you should set for yourself, be it in a relationship, be it in a relationship, yeah. Because these days when you use the word relationship, people only think about boyfriend, girlfriend, or marriage. You relate with your children, right? You relate with your customers. You relate with with the community generally. And so setting boundaries will even help you in relating, will help you to relate very well with these other people, not only in your relationship, not only in your not only in your marriage, or in your just relating generally, even with your colleagues, with your classmates, with your with your children. Yeah. So we have talked about 3 things. The first one we talked about was, what was it? Was it discipline? No, honesty. The first one we talked about was honesty, that you have to be honest. The second is that you should be disciplined. And then the very last one is that you should set you should set boundaries. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for watching. Can you guys enjoy the view again? Like, my phone got bad. I said this in the last video. My phone got bad, and I went for like 2 to 3 days without a phone. I had to go and repair it, guys. Ever since they changed the screen of this phone, I feel like this is not my phone. The camera quality has dropped like from 50 to like 0, and I'm just managing it. But then one of these days I'll start using my camera. The only thing that is stopping me from using my camera is because with these kids, to edit in the laptop is a huge struggle. With my phone, I can just edit it, pam pam pam, and I'm done. But when I take now my camera, my Canon, to film, and then now to go and start editing in my laptop, it's stressful. That's why I've been filming with my phone. But now I don't have a choice than to pick up my camera and do what is important, because I have to please my viewers, right? Please help me. Look at what's happening down there. Oh yeah, Jesus is Lord. Know that Jesse is somewhere trying to make his voice heard. You see them, right? Okay. So guys, please hit the subscribe button, like the video, share to all your family members, and keep coming back for more. There is just a lot here for you. I remember your mama fix it. Please, so don't go without checking my my TikTok account. Please guys, go and follow me there. Follow me on TikTok, and you will be so happy that you did, because there is a lot of entertainment, juicy content going on there, and don't be left out. See you guys in my next one. Please subscribe before you leave. Bye bye.